crazy like clutch moments, right? In that like first half, it was like half their rounds came from clutches. And so they play with a huge degree of confidence, but it's like, can you keep that up both into the BO3s, but also as you get closer and closer towards that idea of, oh no, it's another team like we saw back in Paris who were 2-0 up that now could end up choking it all. And as you say, those third round draws get very, very nerve-wracking.
Yeah, you want to dodge that.
So this is the best chance you're going to have. But let's get into this. We start on Ancient.
We go to Vertigo. And maybe we'll even end on Mirage. But let's see what Heroic's pick has in store for this BO3 series. Looking to come in hot and heavy. Our Heroic on the T side with a bit of a B pop.
3 strong here for Passion UA. Those dual Berettas are ready to go, but they get dropped immediately. It's Kixan, Dagster, and Nerds to all find a kill for Heroic and tee up this pistol round. The B-pop works wonders. Ooh. Oh, Jambo! Wait a minute. Dual Beretta is now retrieved. He's going to start closing the gap. Jacasmo over on long, taps out Tess, says Shush is going for the molly denial.
Smoke on the bomb.
Smoke on the bomb. Worst case scenario. Shush's whole little pocket strat here doesn't work. They've tapped it and Jacasmo nails him. 2v4 comes up the way of Passion UA to open up Ancient.
I was already preparing my pro-heroic speech, how this team is a team that plays off of confidence. This team, when they're feeling good, can overrun even some of the best in the world. And Passion UA just pull out an unwinnable round, even with the perfect counter. Jacasmo had the kit on long. He doesn't even rush Harry. He takes his sweet time to get that late swing on Shush when he's crossing up. That is a mind-boggling pistol round for Passion. All right.
Feels really good to see Shush like going for the rattiest little play as well and getting denied the moment he hears that smoke on the bomb.
Yeah, you know you've lost. That was your entire round right there. That was a 4v2 for Heroic. And immediately a reality check from this young roster who believe they can do it, and that might be enough. B-Rush coming in, they split for the cave, the flashes are good, through the smoke, Jacasmo falls. Guns to be retrieved here for Heroic as they stick that bomb. Okay, this one should be a different kettle of fish, Harry. Boiling trout, Jambo burning in the molly, runs away. It might just be a save here for Passion UA.
Yeah, the Danes do the heavy lifting there on the force. And a little awkward for Passion UA. I think it was Fear, homed in on the ramp while Jacasmo got smoked off over on long and ended up having to play through it. But like the sight was already lost when he tries to make that move. And so risked it all on the smoke push once they take away the cave control.
Nice to see Heroic come through with an early, aggressive round, not scared from that pistol fumble. Still putting their best foot forward.
It doesn't even feel right to call it a fumble. Like, the round just ended in seconds. I know you're 4v2, so like...
Inherently, it feels like a fumble, but yeah.
But it became a 2v2 in seconds, and then... They're pincered, the round's over. They had a whole safeguard strat with Shush and the molly.
Maybe just a robbery instead. Can Passion UA bring it back with a force of their own? Buying around these saved weapons. Fear puts the MP9 to use. An early advantage in middle. He gets out as well. Got a weaker B hold. But Jambo in a more aggressive position. Dust talked about this guy's rifling, how it's been solid. Doesn't just rely on that AWP. Shadow advantage, gonna get one, but there's the trade out and the M4 is lost in the cave. And Passion make a gamble as Heroic doubts. Smoke Red will make it pretty clear, but Passion have already dug in. They're going to clear it out completely. It's either all cave or it's all mid. And so Passion gamble back the other way. Making a heads-up rotation here.
That push came at the perfect timing.
No such thing as coincidences. Passion in position to threaten this three-man push.
Let's chill it. First man on the swing, spotted out from the temple side. Gonna fall early to Tesses. There's Fear's MP9 in with a second. Kicksan trying to thread the needle through these smokes, goes looking for the temple player, but back turned. It's all on Tesses. 1v1.
Oh.
Chakasmo's landed the dink.
Gotta rush him.
You're dead on though with the bomb planted. In the prying eyes of Tesses, he's got to close the gap now. Galil picked up, running in. Tesses pre-spam. Now low on ammo, 5 shots, every bullet had to count. And Chakasmo sprinting in. It's going to be close.
Yeah.
Kit was dropped just over there towards Temple.
I think he's got
it. But he's got it. He's got it.
There.
Second on the board for Passion UA, an immediate reply. As this one is a brawl to open up.
Just a great read of the situation, knowing exactly what that red smoke meant, and then supplement it with a little ramp push. They just believe the call. The Heroic aren't walking 3 cave with no info. And instead of rotating into the other side, Tessus kind of knows he has to pre-fire there. He's already dinked. So he tries to get that spray and donut. Doesn't connect. Timeout for Heroic already. As this game bounces back and forth. Passion UA, I mean, showed so much bravado, so much confidence in this tournament already. Sure, they lost a big yesterday in a 1-2 affair, but wins over VP and Spirit in the opener. Tight, close wins, no room for error. 16-14, 13-11. Only just taking those dubs. It's a team that has been on the grind, and right now seems to be paying off. Fear said it in an interview. He's talked about how every day they're learning, every day they're improving, every day in Shanghai is a good thing for this roster.
They try to come through with aggression.
Wow.
The flash from Jambo lends a helping hand.
Ruined them.
Tesses now low on health, dons that AWP. But it's not out of comfort, it's out of necessity. 11 HP as they swing around the corner. And Chakasmo even tries to take it one step further. That's because Jambo's crunching out through the cave. Nerds right now sits as the top-rated player for Heroic. The man to beat in this 2v1 for Passion UA.
And he's scared of spawn, he's scared of everything because Passion is so active in this round. They could be anywhere right now. He's got to walk this because Jambo is heaven if he wants to reset. But Nerds just plays his late timing towards B. As Passion even consider he could be through the site already. Look at S Chiller watching red. Nerds moves in. He's got good utility here. It would have to be a molly to stop a cave play. But he walks up the lane instead. Jambo playing timings. Should be good for him. But Nerds, known for his aim, hits a blinder.
Tried faking the death cam that he was heading out towards middle. Gave it a cautionary check and now recommits into the B play. But S-Chill had never bit down on that. Never moved a muscle. Util pulled for Nerds.
Such a crazy spot. That's why Nerds, he's diligently clearing everything. Then he pulls a smoke in the open because why would you sit there? Why would you sit in such a vulnerable position, crouched with an MP9? And playing against expectation wins the round for Passion UA. After, by the way, think about how that began. Nice try for Nerds, but a very aggressive B push. 4 players fighting lane. With some great flashes as well. Jambo set them up nicely there. Fear got a lot of damage done. And even that swing from Chakasmo onto Tesses, I mean, these guys can aim. I'll tell you that.
Seeing Passion UA got off to a hot start here after this back and forth beginning and saving themselves up against the Nerds clutch attempt is super cool.
It's a very good sign.
I mean, coming into this RMR, Heroic were on an 8-win streak on Ancient. And Big, admittedly, broke that streak here when we saw them best them the other day. But that, we watched that one. Heroic, they looked a little
lifeless.
Yeah, it didn't feel like, they didn't play to the expectation you have when you see a Heroic get this map in a series. And obviously then Big went on to kind of stun everyone with the 3-0 run back to the majors for Big.
I think one thing that really helps Passion, especially when Heroic are picking up all these win streaks and getting success on a map like this, is Passion have talked about it. Fear talked about it in this interview. I'm going to reference a couple of times, I'm sure, that they were watching 3-4 demos a day, every day. These guys have been boot camping for months together, just playing and grinding online. And while doing that, they've been watching demos. They've been prepping off top teams. And Fear even mentioned it, like, teams aren't watching our demos. Teams don't know what we're doing. We're an underdog. We know we're avoiding that completely, but we're prepped for them. So not only, I'm not saying they specifically prepped Heroic coming into this event, but when they know last night, this is our draw, this is who we're playing, you can guarantee they have the tools in motion to know how to watch a demo, to know how to extract value, and know how to counter that as well, because this is a team that has been doing exactly that online for months. So Heroic have to be careful going off the back of this win streak, that if they keep doing the same thing, it will get countered. At least the vibes are good in the Heroic camp.
Yeah, it's nice to see they're not worried at all about being a team in recline.
Nice.
Lounging to like a whole new level. Just doing a quick unboxing, change the music kit.
Sorry, I need to put on easy pants real quick.
Oh, that's good. 1 second, guys.
Hopefully not too long.
For some reason, I think today is the day I open the good gloves from the gloves case. Give me a moment, guys.
I really hope, whether it's winning here or winning the 2-2 game, I really hope Passion UA go through to the major. I really hope they don't choke 2-0, because it'd be so cool to see an underdog of this nature, of this stature, like such an underdog, make a run and get the chance to play top teams, especially when you factor in, usually when we have underdogs, it's like, this is a new team, or it's some lesser experienced players, or it's a mix of players, from other rosters that weren't good enough to play a tier 1 roster. No, this is just not only a grinding squad, but it's a squad that hasn't even played LAN coming into this tournament. Like this, it's annoying because they've all played one match, literally one match in a Polish LAN, BO3, they lost 2-0 to Permitter, but other than that, with the exception of Fear, of course, this is not a roster that has any LAN experience. So the fact that they can come through and dish out damage to already some top teams and beat Spirit the way they did as well, I would love to see them get more chances to perform on the biggest stages and deal with this pressure and grow as a result. I think this is a fantastic opportunity for this squad, especially with the removal of the RMRs, which bring good and bad things in the future, depending on where you sit there. But what it will bring is the unlikelihood of a team like Passion UA attending the major and making these upsets. Like anyone can win in CS at the end of the day, and Passion UA are proving that right now.
Yeah, I mean the 2 wins they have being over the 2nd and 5th highest ranked teams in this RMR.
Yeah.
So, like, already very legit wins under their belt. Falling down to Big across 3 maps, sure. But that was their first delve into the BO3s. And Big also being on this uptick, I think, is like a hard thing to quantify.
I agree. I don't think anyone in the world predicted Big 3-0.
I think even Big fans were like...
Wow, we're winning. I think even Big probably are a little surprised at just how well it went. Because, sometimes you come into an event, you're feeling good, you do all your prag, everything's hitting, your scrims are paying off, your individuals are in form. I got grouped. Does happen, and sometimes the opposite. You actually hear some of the best tournament wins came from teams that went, wow, we were playing awfully recently, but we just won the tournament. Everything hit, everything lined up. The games went our way. We capitalized. So, yeah, hard to quantify. I think that's a good way of putting it. Searson's back, which is nice, and Regon is the sticker merchant.
It's like, I don't know, there's probably already a name for these things, but I'll come up with my own one. It's like the Puggers paradox in that you spent all day DMing, and so, you're like 4 hours deep into the DMs, and you're like, man, I am on fire. Then you play a game, and like you just lose like the first 6 rounds, and you're in your head, and you're thinking, I was playing so well earlier, what's gone wrong? Like how, meanwhile, you have those days where you just rock up, queue a game, stone cold, out of the gates, and you just play great, and suddenly you ride that momentum like all day.
True. That is a paradox. I like that term.
I don't know if it is a paradox.
Don't know either, but I trust you.
What's a paradox, Hugo?
What you said. A logically self-contradictory statement.
Yeah. So
or a statement that runs contrary to one's expectation.
I think that would be a paradox.
Sure.
Then. Oh, wow. I love it when I accidentally use words right.
This is a bit of an energy suck for Passion UA to start off this hot, or even more for Heroic, I guess. Just I wouldn't even say start off cold, but to lose these rounds in the way they have, and now an extended.
Well, I mean, we talked a lot about Passion UA. On the side of Heroic, I think there's just going to be a lot of eyeballs on Dagster here, and I think there should be. Coming in as the bottom-rated player for them, had a pretty off start to the RMR. Even being outperformed by, the likes of Kicksand, the guy helming the ship for Heroic. And when you're the AWPer, the guy who's had all these star moments and has like a proven ability to step up and take control of games, that's really not what you want.
Yeah, he's gone missing in some crucial games. I mean, not only the big and PARIVISION match where he put a 7-14 and 8-10 game, but even in the final of that Thunderpick event I was at recently, we saw him just fall off a cliff in the grand final, in the final map, after playing a decent series. So can't afford to go missing today if Heroic want to qualify to the major. That's what's on the line right now. 2-1 game. Apop, S chilling on top of the tree, puts down 2, and the molly is well timed. Heroic feel the need to go through, and it has not gone well for them. We even have a pre-smoke CT. Stat molly kicks in, does nothing. Good dig. This could get out of control.
Now they know where Kicksan is, though, and they've got 3 players here to deal with him. Bomb out in no man's land, and so Kicksan's going to be fighting every step of the way. First kill found. They tried to swing onto him together there after that contact, but Kicksan's fast on his feet.
I like that he gets weird with it. May as well try and squeeze as much as you can out of the round. He's going all the way to CT. At a certain point, they have to move and consider that this is an option. 25 on the clock. Kicks in. Or if you went Temple, maybe, but they're both in safe positions for him now. Checking everything. 15 seconds. He can still win this. He's got to be super quick, super precise. He's walked in the gap between them both. Finds a shot, turns around, knife out, and Zero Fix trades him. Or if the tech's out, kicks in. Maybe, just maybe.
Oh, he plays that perfectly as well. Like
they both were back turned. He hit the perfect gap.
The nerves were seeping in for Passion UA in the 2v1. They're considering every option, but they missed that timing on CT. And Kicksan nearly pulls off a gnarly 1v3. Instead, it is a lot of damage done. Tessez with a hero gun. Let's see if they're able to keep that damage high, because if they are, this first buy round for Heroic could be super potent, but it relies on this hero gun, some of these pistols getting off to a good start, and they already lose nerds early down in middle. Tess says that nade wrecked him.
Yeah. Wrecked them all. Oh. 3B as well, Heroic. Even a rifle won't get you in here. Jump spotting. And unrelenting our passion. They just want to push. But they know better.
And I like that they're showing restraint here, right? Like, it's very important you keep this round clean. A triple lean over towards B for Passion UA. You got these two flashes from Shush to try get the boys out from Cave.
Oh,
there's the opener
nice.
for Tessez. Jacasmo out on an island. Those flashes will get the pistols in. Gap starting to close. Fia out on the long side. Oh, gets overwhelmed. But here's the mowdown. Jambo, all the damage. Can they stop that bomb plant? Yes, they can. Shush, run down. Passion UA get out with 3 alive.
Oh, look how tight.
У меня ножики с другой стороны.
Раунд за нами, на, красавцы, блядь. Богатыри ёбаные. Думал, моя типа?
Oh my god.
He had left and right wrong. He's in front of me. Wait, no, he's behind me. No way.
You mean to tell me this whole time he's just been hearing the footsteps the wrong way round? And they're still 5-1 up?
Oh.
Must have thought he was going insane.
Great catch from production there. Oh, what?
Oh, what?
This game is insane. Oh,
Zero fix. Oh, it's so much easier now that he can hear them. This whole time he's been thinking, how are they in red room?
oh, dude, it's just.
This team is so fun.
I love it.
I love Passion UA. I'm a fan.
They've won me over. Kind of instantly.
Yeah.
How have they kept that up?
How do you so casually just swap the headphones back over? You're top
Rounds in, yeah.
Oh my god.
Here we go. A big kill in middle, but there's still 2A. It's not like this is much weaker. They just have to creep and crawl around the map, go through the temple. Jambo jumping in, good position. Did he get it? Oh, the shadow. Give it up. Easy clear for Kixon. Now down to Donut, Zerofix. 1v3 right now. They got to plant for CT. Good move for Heroic. No way back in. Got to be a retake.
Gonna try and pluck one out the round. But Shush is able to escape. Kixan on first contact, ready to swing out from Temple. Oh, they find Kixan at the first turn. Now they've spotted Dexter here as well.
What?
Oh, Jacasmo, two clean taps.
It shouldn't be this easy.
Shush, 1v3. Bomb is planted for him. Oh, but they're on it. They're on it, and he can't see. He can't stop this. Shush has got to run away. He's got to concede it. And so the damn near flawless game is kept up by Passion UA. Jacasmo with clean taps to open up that retake.
They are so clean. I mean, you know, it's Heroic peeking in, knowing the angles they're playing, and they're still just getting domed. Getting obliterated. Passion UA are not playing a scared style of CS. They're playing calculated. They're playing together. They're playing to win right now for the major qualification, no less. Heroic with a second timeout early in this matchup. They won a second round force. Nothing since. Oh yeah, that's how it started. As if it wasn't BS enough. Beautiful round from Jacasmo here. He's not even aiming, just flicks back. Oh, excellent crosshair placement. Can they keep it going? Heavy mid take this time. 2 players. Heaven smoke comes up. Nerd swinging out. There's still 2 players here. Chiller trying to bait for Zerofix in the corner. Do they realize what they're running into as they line up? It's a big trade. 4v3 now. Passion, give up mid.
It's really good timing to give up middle like this, right? You've just found 2 kills there. You've traded out in your favor over in middle. And so you know for Heroic, like, even as you give it up, they don't have the info on that. They're going to have to go and re-clear middle if they want this real estate. So feels like a nice way of maintaining this advantage for Passion UA. Kixan right now topping the board for Heroic. Starts to try and get past Fear over here in Cave. If they get away with this kill, could be the beginnings of the B play. Kixan takes a lot of damage in that exchange. And a third man has just moved over to reinforce. Jambo's orb on the line. Tessez, dead walking Cave. Down to 2 for Heroic.
Just gotta go.
And with only 30 seconds left, yeah, you're dead on. All they're left with is this walk up the ramp side. Jambo. Oh. Even tries his hand again. And then the re-swing out of Chikazmo over towards Long. The 2J threat for Passion UA.
Yeah, you just think that first player's gotten up the ramp and hit the timing, but he just goes wide. He's diligent. He clears the ramp position right there. What a check for Jambo. That's how that round gets out of control if he doesn't realize. But instead, it's on rails. 7-1.
This is so impressive. Heroic. You know, this is their map pick. This is a home map for the Heroic squad. T-side, often where they, you know, do the bulk of their heavy lifting.
Ooh.
And they're 7-1 down.
This red smoke will not make life easy. Nerd spots it. Definitely didn't realize. So he's going to go a little bit slower now. If anything, better to wait that smoke out, because peeking it can help the CTs more than it can help you. They can get little angles, they can spam through it. Oh, smoke blocked. But I don't think Passion need to push off this. It's Heroic who are feeling the burn right now, peeking into this B site. The AWP is even coming here as well. Looking to go 4B. That means they have to push. They've got to gather information. So 3 rifles walking down the ramp. There's the spot. They can just take that kill if they want. How hungry are they? How keen are they to kill? Dexter dropped as well. Nuts AK up top. Chikazmo gives it up. They maintain 3 in the site. Nuts should have this, but Jambo's too quick.
One more man up close. Oh, he's trying to get the gun, and Jambo just re-swings. Heroic need to learn quick. Jambo, not the kind of guy to give respect after getting his kill. He loves a re-peek.
Yeah, and he didn't buy the AWP out of necessity, right? The rifling was going fine. They were playing very active. But CT AWP on this map can be so effective at playing the backline. And with how much Passion push and how much they rotate on this CT side and the gambles they make, the reads they make, you know, he feels like he's always in the right place. He's been B on the last 2 B hits as well. I'm sure he'll be Temple when they go for an AXX. He's going to start there now on a gamble. And an A main take, a new idea for Passion as the pressure's put on B.
Tessez has just run the gauntlet though with this lurk smoke in. He's immediately run up the ramp side and Fear blows the smoke open. They find him aggressive over towards ramp.
For the first time they even have A main, so it's not like they're scared that this was some big fake and Heroic are running all the way back to the other side of the map. It's only 1 player B. This is a risky maneuver. Shusha spotted him, but still Fear gets the kill. Had no business winning that fight. Now Eschella feels the room to move. And Heroic are trapped at B. Passion getting stronger and stronger on this site.
Usually,
finally a kill comes through.
Eschella is the guy who kind of is more of a turret. Stand in place, lock in. But even he's got that call to adventure now, trying to come in on the backstab while the rest of Passion UA wait for this B hit. Chikazmo, quick work made as they try to explode up ramp. They turn to dust. Heroic have crumbled on this T side under the weight of Passion UA.
Yeah, it's not a pretty B hit, right? Like, they're not trading. I actually don't mind the smoke push with a flash. You know, you got to catch them off guard at a certain point. You are just kind of sneaking into a lot of their angles, but the spacing here is pretty poor here for Heroic. Would love to see Dexter a little bit closer. Great energy here for the Passion boys. Starting insanely strong. 9-1 And final timeout called for Heroic in this first half. You can't blame them. They can't catch a beat.
They can't do any. I mean, they're never even really in position to launch a round, right? Like, oftentimes they're getting fought over in middle, they're getting bullied on lane, so they're always paranoid to start super quick or fast there. They have to kind of wait early, see if they're getting some of that aggression. Then, even in the mid-round, you never feel safe. Passion UA have loved the mid-round re-aggro. And this is actually what I think S-Chiller really brings to the table, is like, Passion UA haven't had to really worry about that other side of the map. He has it under lock and key. Every time Heroic have tried to go there, it feels like he's getting out with a 2-for-1 before they even get into the site. And so that just frees up the other 4 bodies so much when you've got this dependable anchor on the other side of the map. More aggression. Jacasmo walking it. What is that, Dexter? Deleted.
Makes it
and now
so
he's out of there immediately. Just gone. 5v4. Heroic, another round where they have to play a man down.
I promise you, it's not as easy. This game isn't as easy as that. This game, he makes it look easy. Dexter is standing still. He's not ADing, but even so, on land, no less, just walks into the angle, headshots him, gets out like a bandit. That's insane. They're just so sharp, these guys.
And with the more unexpected, you know, Vertigo pick coming up next for Passion UA.
Who knows what
and now them about to, like, run away with Ancient Heroic's map pick. Oh, they got to be feeling good right now. That dream of making the major feel so achievable. Fear, they managed to get into his sight. Zero Fix plays through the long smoke, and no one's looking. Zero Fix destroys them, and they're all homed in on trying to find Fear. It was that same sort of smoke walk that betrayed them, that gave Heroic this one round, but they're not scared out of doing it. This is unbelievable.
Yeah, they're catching everyone off guard right now. And I mean, this is what they do on the T sides as well, by the way. They love making these. I mean, I've got to expect that. Don't you dare. I've got to expect that, you know, some of these are based off of reads and prep. But when they were playing Spirit on Anubis, the amount of rounds they just walked through the mid smoke when there was no one mid or just chop the mid was so impressive. Heroic finally decided to brawl, but it took them 12 rounds to work this out. They finally win some kills.
Yeah.
I can't believe it took 12 rounds for Heroic to just start throwing themselves at Passion.
Dexter key on the trades there out through mid. Lending a helping hand to Nerds. And I think this is one of the problems right now for Heroic as well, right? Nerds was very much a requirement here, and he felt like you knew he was going to stand and deliver. He's had a slow start. And so you've lost, like, your big firepower piece. This re-aggro from Jambo. He tries to flick back down. Leaves it all on Jacasmo. Looks for the fight up in heaven. They're running away. They're trying to just play to avoid this last man. Good smoke makes life hard for Jacasmo. And there's the tap from Kixan. The one guy's been trying to make all the difference here for Heroic. But 2 rounds is all they get on this T side. It's going to require something monumental if they want to try and course correct and turn this one around now up against a very informed Passion UA. On one side, you have the frequent star of Heroic falling silent, getting extinguished in Nerds. A slow tournament from Dexter, one where he's never really got going. Kixan, the top performer right now, while trying to cool the game. Meanwhile, for Passion UA, there is not a weak link in sight.
No, hasn't been all event really. Like, Fear had a quiet start on that Spirit game, but he found his kills when required, kind of just played to trade. And that's something this team is so good at doing on the T side as well. Just knowing how to space, knowing how to play a lot of contact rounds, and, you know, overwhelming you with trade kills. And that's something Heroic couldn't really get a grip on in that T side. I do think it was maybe too static at times, right? Holding extremities by standing still. We saw Dexter just get walked down ramp. You got to be ADing in this game. It's so hard to, you know, be unmoving, holding a position, always re-peeking, always advantaged. But even so, there's no excuse. This is a phenomenal map right now out of Passion. Let's see if they can put a bow on it with a pistol. Out mid fearlessly, and it's Fear who has the util. Making sure his team get in position. Now he can go back to set it up towards B. Nerds jump spotting, going to get this info soon enough. But Jambo P250 v Nerds USP, I'm here for that fight. The dink comes out from the Glock. Nerds still wants to finish it off. Staying on the headshot shot angle is probably his best bet right now, but he's been pushed back, humbled by these little pistols out middle. And Fear is, oh, there it is. Fear is in no hurry to run this execute. They really wanted to get that kill first. But the USPs are coming up for Heroic.
Defensive smoke used over at B, and that's right as Passion UA smoked off the short side. So they're blocked out of going for this, but they're going to try and reroute in through middle. Shush is a requirement here for him to find something. Wrestles with Jambo, but isn't able to manage it. Nerds dinked right at the start of the round. But he has been, he's been incredible.
There we go.
Tap on an S chiller to open it up. One more on the man rotating in through heaven, and then just catches that initial push out into A. Nerds goes from the guy they were targeting to be that big way into the round to suddenly being the one that robs it all away from Passion UA.
0 to hero, Harry. Zeroic to heroic. I'll workshop it.
Yeah.
Full eco now. Passion UA ride it off. Deagle for Jambo. He's not...
What? Oh God, stop peeking him, stop peeking him. Why does everyone want to fight this guy right
Dexter
now?
has dualies.
Jambo is unchained, look at him go. He's just gonna run at Dexter. Jambo's Deagle. It's the only thing in the round for Passion UA.
Full Glocks.
It's a hero Deagle eco round, and he's found 3 with it.
3 booms. And they're just gonna run over the site.
Jambo.
Yeah, keep that D, buddy. Give that M4 over. You're not missing right now.
Oh God, stay away from that Deagle. They hear it firing off. They're trying to close the gap. They're trying to deal with him. Shadow's there. Jambo is on for all 5. Jambo the king. Passion UA. Daylight robbery. And it's all Jambo.
Pack it up. Absolutely pack it up. It's done. You don't recover after that round. You see one player, he kills all 5. You hear the Glocks.
What?
You hear Glocks and you hear one Deagle. That would break the best team.
You don't get rounds like that anymore in Counter-Strike.
That doesn't happen. It's not meant to.
Oh my God. He might be the GOAT. He might be the GOAT.
I think you're right. I'm lost for words. Are they going to win the major? Like, for real?
Bro.
I've never seen that happen.
I've literally never, no, nothing quite like that.
No, in that fashion. He didn't even have armor.
No, it was a full naked Deagle.
He runs through a mid-molly and one Deags nerds.
Who's at close range, like swinging out donut, has everything going in his favor, coming through a smoke as well for Jambo, then double peeked in the red room and kills them both.
Okay, here we go. B-pop. Utils in is a good position, but kicks and whiffs it. Nerds does get a bit of revenge onto Jambo, but it won't change the outcome of this round. Bomb tap. They're scared of the flank. Nerds is coming in. He's got an AK now. Can he stop them? Oh, good spam for Tesses. Okay, Heroic trying to win one back on the force. Passion pushing in, denied at the door. And Heroic take IDs and take a force of their own to find 4.
Their first timeout used.
Heroic have none left.
That's what tends to happen off the back of a 10-2 first half.
That'll do it. Mind-blowing game right now. And all the attention taken away by that Deagle round, but it's just been a thoroughly impressive game through and through across the entire map so far for Passion. It's not a flash in a pan. We got a hot stove right now. Safe to say, they're cooking.
B-Rush. Don't even extinguish that molly. They play right through it. Oh, Kixan and Dexter line up the kills. Jacasmo falls. It's left to Fear. And so wave after wave of heroic players there to put a stop to it. Good initial spray from Kixan as well. That's always what you want from that first contact as they come up ramp. Passion UA have many chances still to get this one over the line. This is just going to be an eco here and now as the B-pop does not work out for them. Jambo does have a deagle, and he does have the mid spawn.
Oh no.
But surely you don't, like they're playing 3 mid. They're anti-Jambo.
It's the anti-Jambo setup through the smoke, volleyed out. Wow, Nerds, good spray up top. A sign of brilliance finally for Nerds. And Jacasmo, Deagle just fell somewhere there. And here we go. Off to the races. 1D. No more. It's not unwinnable for Heroic, but it's just, you know, they're only now just waking up, and Passion UA haven't fielded a full, proper rifle round like this. So let's see what these AKs have in store. The call is from Fear. And their T-sides have been super impressive in the game against VP and Spirit. So I kind of have high expectations here from Passion right now. Oh, missed Insta rather. It's not ideal.
Oh, Dexter, don't survive that. Shot misses. And Fear is quick to capitalize.
Another game for Dexter where he's just irrelevant, and you've got to hit those. That's like your perfect angle. You're in the open, you're on and off angle. You get wide swung, you miss. You get one shot there.
It's the exact fight you're playing for.
Yeah. What can you expect? You have to hit it. You don't have cover, you don't have a way to get out. If you miss that shot, you die. Trying to force a kill mid, but Jambo just won't give it up. And look at the space taken in cave.
Oh, Fear will get blindsided by Tesses over on long. Oh. Passion UA are very spread out right now. They're letting these individuals try and work the map, see where the results come up, but they're going to group for the A play. With that fake being sold, Jambo wins his fight in the donut. Jacasmo has also taken B. Heroic have lost both bomb sites simultaneously here. Nerds left up in the clutch, but not ready for the deep temple line. They've spotted him back in the spawn, and Jambo swings him wide to bring home map point for Passion UA.
Because while Jambo's getting those kills in donut, by the way, S-Chiller just walked through a main smoke. It came down, he just immediately walked through it, and he has all that space. He walks towards temple. So even if Jambo dies in that fight, he's going to get traded. It's just, yeah, they're playing everywhere at the same time. They take both bomb sites. Fear's putting pressure on. It's making Heroic panic. And Passion UA push, prod, poke, finish it. One more round, and they're going back to a heavy B. No respect from this roster right now, but maybe they should have learned what Kingston's doing. 3 kills. He has been the rock for Heroic in this map. The one guy willing to put up a fight. bit of a reality check, but I'm glad Passion UA feel like they can go for that.
Kicksan's even hunting this, so there's the backstab.
One tap the AWP, by the way.
And that AWP irretrievable, so they're not going to have one going forward.
Dude, he just jiggled, baited the AWP shot, and then one tapped him before he died. Like, you talk about getting value out at the end of the round. That's insane. Just even the little bits that Passion UA put in.
That's the part that's been really cool, right? You feel like in terms of understanding what their goals should be in rounds and like really nailing down the fundamentals, they've been stellar. They've often had good trade work. They have the reads to frequently call bluffs on smokes to know where it's just being used for blocking versus when it's being held. Like there's not really a lot of holes that teams have been able to find here in this Passion UA squad.
Not yet.
And then they play with confidence as well. They'll go for the crazy rounds. They have that. A lot of the kind of top teams play a far more respectful game. You just write off like a 1v3 most of the time. You go, what's the point? Like, I'll save for next. I'll play the long game.
Are they going to be rush again?
I hope not, because Kicksan would love for them to do that.
He's
3K'd it every time they've tried to come up the ramp.
3 out of 3,
Harry. Oh, God, they're going again. Kicksan once more is in position. Wrestles with the AK, but can't manage more than one. As mentioned, every other time, Kicksan has been good for the multi-kill. Is the one round where he only gets out with a one and done.
Traded spots.
Is that how it comes undone? Nerds manages to sneak past Fear on the lane, trading places in the smokes. Freaky Friday, Tess says, pushing in. Gonna deal with Jacasmo. There's still S-Chiller in the sight, but it's just the one and done. Heroic clamp down on the lane control. And the gap continues to close. The question of Kicksan only managing one kill in the B hold and it potentially not being enough is answered. Heroic are able to fill the void.
They did play very heavy B there, and they also pushed through the heaven smoke. Not only did they trade places in lane, they trade places in cave as well. So that's a really awkward round for Passion where they just feel like they got up very unlucky, and they did, in fairness. Didn't see anyone till it was too late. Fear out mid with a bit of a pace. Tries to overwhelm Nerds, who has support from Red this time. Another two-man B hold. Trusting in Kicksan right now. Can't blame him. Jambo Glock armor trying to pick up an upgrade. His team are falling like flies though. And he's going to get picked out as well. Kicksan playing with intense confidence right now. You wouldn't know that Heroic were 10-2 down. Great comeback for Heroic. Is it enough? Can they finish the job? Let's see a slow down for Passion, I think. Been very gung-ho, been very fast in a lot of these rounds. Don't want to choke this lead. They've got 3 shots to do it.
3 shots, but only 2 of them are rifle rounds if they don't get bomb plants here, and they haven't been getting that far into the round. They've developed a real obsession with breaking through the B hold, and it's not served them well. And it's not just about, your own individuals slowing down. It's about Heroics waking up. Kicksan still maintains his position top of the board, but Nerds, who was dead silent at that 10-2 scoreline, has now had that late game reactivation. And so suddenly, the kind of forces of Heroic here are growing against you.
We haven't really seen Heroic playing A in the CT side. S-Chiller, if he calls the bluff again.
I hope they give him time, right?
Yeah.
Just to go and explore this option. He's not afraid to do it.
Hearing resmoke mid only helps S-Chiller here, because that just tells you Heroic is still trying to play for elbow. And so he's not going to make the move alone. It is still early in the round. But Heroic are the ones bringing the fight.
Here, tucked in, cleared out by Nerds, who has dialed in.
It's got to go.
Try and keep this alive for Heroic. They've cleared out the lane. Now they start to scramble, rotates into Donut. They won't be able to get out into the site in time. S-Chiller already owns it, but no util to block off Donut. Instead, he's got to win the fights. First one connects. Shush looking for trades, but Zero Fix runs them down. Dexter nearly jumps the gun back in spawn, but he's going to wait now. Heroic 3-on-3, and it's all coming down to this round. They want to play together. Walking through this CT smoke, playing within it is Kicksan, 23 kills deep. Smoke's going to start to fade. Zero Fix is feeling the pressure. Doesn't know which way to look. Chooses right, but Kicksan still good for the kill to propel Heroic in for this retake. It's the double J threat. Jambo left up in the clutch. A crazy game from Jambo. Can he stop Tesses for the victory? Jambo, time and time again, hands Heroic defiant L's, and this time it leads to Passion UA running away with Heroic's map pick.
Yeah, and that's what it's all about there. Passion able to win the first.
To the perfect world Shanghai Major. Heroic get caught in the crossfire over on Ancient. It felt like only Kicksan could save them. Nerds woke up too late, and Dexter never got out of bed. We're going to need a different Heroic if they're going to actually hold strong and be able to take us to a third here. Major on the line, 2-1 matchup, and the map pick of Passion UA. It's surely only going to get better.
And the desk were talking about it. This was a bit out of left field. Passion UA coming through with the Vertigo pick. Something Heroic might have had to consider, but maybe not the obvious choice. So how much prep went into this for Passion UA? If one thing's been made clear, you know it's going to be a great deal for Heroic. Did they see this one coming?
I feel like you've definitely been caught off guard here, right? It's a map that Heroic played a lot more in the start of the year than in the last, 6 months. So maybe a little bit out of practice, but always been a map that they've been solid on. This smoke's going to land and cut off Kicksan, allowing them to go for this mid to B split. He tries to block it. Don't know if that will work. Dexter with a Julie spamming away, even though he eats a nade, takes a kill with him. And they're up a man, Heroic. As Passion UA start to flood in, the USPs pick them apart. Bomb dropped. S-Chiller needs something here to relieve the pressure from his teammate, but it's not coming up here for Passion. A nice explosive pistol for Heroic with 4 alive, unless something ridiculous could happen. But Shush runs him down on the reload, and Heroic disallow Passion UA. Strong start to a map is just what Heroic need right now. After a bit of a beating on Ancient. Sure, the score got close, but it always felt like Passion were going to end that 10-2 half. Just took them a little bit of time to do so.
Tesses with a chance for a mowdown here as they make their way up ramp with just Glocks. Oh, he's going to get wrapped on. Quick turnaround for Tesses. And here is the mowdown. Tesses brings the pain. A nice stat pad round there for Tesses. Heroic 2-0 up, but that was the full eco for Passion UA. Feel like they haven't been super overzealous in these second rounds. Instead, always looking to bring out the rifles fast as they can. And here on Vertigo, it's no exception to that rule.
Yeah, AWP for Dexter very early in this game as well, so funded. It's nice to see. Often a guy playing Julie's round 2 to allow this. Gonna need a big game out of Dexter here. CT Vertigo could be the place. Passion getting pushed. Heroic want to bring the heat. I like that. They've got flash set up. No, it's ready. But they dodge it. Jacasmo not even peeking. From 2 players close to no one at all. Heroic won't flank. Instead, they'll pull back. It's Nerds swinging off his teammate's contact, and there's the late B recommit. Good AWP shot. Dexter, a requirement in this round to stop what felt like it was going to be a faster B.
Yeah, that's forced the pace to come out of the round for Passion UA. Even just seeing numbers over towards middle, knowing those sight lines are now locked down by Heroic and the faster rotates are available. They have to go back and consider other options here as Heroic They were quick to scramble bodies over towards B and mid. That stack starts to dissipate now as the whole map falls quiet. Shush is holding for this jump up, and he spots it. Zero Fix on the receiving end of that MP9, and Shush does not fall back.
Nice. Seeing some good tandem play right now for Heroic. Gonna chase down the loss as well. Shush playing up close, realizing as well that boost, it's if you hold it, if Passion want to boost up safely, they have to be looking down to avoid their head popping out over the wood. So it's kind of just a free kill if you catch them in that motion. Nerd's going for his famed weapon on this anti-eco. As Passion UA just put the pistols. Very good sign for Heroic on the CT side right now. Not playing too static. Certainly not with Nerds on an anti. It's going to go gunning for him. Bomb here as well. Easy done. Nerds. Only one. AK and nade combo is good, but they're trading, and Passion will take trades in a round like this. Can they risk it in the rifle? They don't seem to believe in it. That smoke will help. And yeah, Zero's gonna try and nab the AK. Or at least make them think he is. No repush for Heroic, just set up at the back of the site. And Passion, robbery, and retreat. They leave the bomb here. They'll be coming back. They've done enough now. Yeah, even the missed shot from Dexter puts the fear in him, and he retreats. Heroic now don't have the info over here towards the A site. This makes the reposition from Kixan feel even crazier. It could molly this. He fully leans over towards B. They play two inside of the site, and this means Passion. They will not be ready for Tessez. They think that is the lone B site player. Swing out, back site, Tessez, quick work made. Oh, and even the third. The light work for Tessez, teed up by Kixan, who's not afraid to die, not afraid to be the bait. To tee Tessez up, 7-0 off the top of this game for him. Yeah, that's really nice for Kixan to set up Tessez. He makes the most of it. I think if Kixan doesn't fight there, they're going to be a lot more cautious about backside. They faked it for sure, but no eyes on the position. And Passion now full buy. Orp on Jambo as well. Going to up the pace, up the ante towards B. Dodge the nades. Heroic have already started strong though, so Passion won't be in a hurry. Good hold on the smoke break. They set up Dexter for that peak, but Jambo is patiently waiting. And now they can just go into a B execute. The jam phone is ringing. Well, Jambo answered the call, opens up this round. And now goes looking for even more. Jambo, a crazy flick. Shush had that one in the bag. Now there is this backstab coming in from Nerds, and it's going to be there far faster than Passion UA are ready for. Nerds, oh, Jambo just turns, gets the spot off, and now at least they're aware of the man in the back line. Nerds has got them in a box right now. They have to battle forward. They try to break away from Nerds. In on this flank, they turn, they deal with him. It's just Kixan, the captain. Valiant efforts in that first map. Can he stand and deliver 1v4? Turn 1v1, and it's just Fear left to beat. Big brawl on the B site. Passion were ready for it though. I love that they fake and take a lot of the space when they see that flank come in. They know Nerds is going to slow down. They also know Heroic are going to play off his contact, so they don't panic and try and stick the bomb and overcommit to the flank. They actually look forward for fights. A really nice clutch attempt for Kixan. 3 out of 4. But Passion get their first round in this game. Fear was holding a nade there, so if his teammate gets smoked mid, he's going to break it to stop the ladder cross. Prepared for even those little tricks that Heroic might pull out.
I mean, it's their first round on the board here, right? They want to try and carry that momentum forward. I don't think you felt that same level of pressure brought early in this game, and so for Passion UA, they want to start stringing some rounds together. They've successfully broken through over at B, and it looks like they're going to try and run that back again.
2 here.
Shush. Oh. Oh no, through the smoke! What is this game? He's on for the ace! All the eyes, all the hype has been on Passion! But Shush shuts that down and shuts them up as the knife is pulled for the ace!
He ran out of ammo. It was his only option. You got to go for the highlight. Beautiful shot. Shush pushed out by a Molotov, and they're going to regret that. Bursting that second last player.
Smoking is the quiet killer there, because as they come on through, Shush lays waste to him.
All right.
Oh my god.
This is a crazy series.
Heroic are here now. They're here to play. No doubt about it. Going for knife ace kills. The highlight reel has flipped. It's Heroic's time in the spotlight. And this was on a surprise map pick, one where Passion may have caught him off guard. It doesn't seem like that's the case anymore. Now they're the ones getting tumble-dried. Bouncing around in a box. Shush. Beautiful B-hold. Is going to change up this game plan for Passion UA. They've really wanted this B site. They've shown a bit of ramp control. They've picked Dexter. They've faked him out. They've always ended with these B executes. Will they keep to their plan even when they're getting hit in the face? Shush up close. Okay. It's a gun, they'll take that. They're going for a split again, but this has been denied in middle time after time.
Fear manages to make it across. No contact on that first swing, but now Dexter holds this line. Fear goes looking for it, and that's when Kixan pounces out from behind the generator. They blow the smokes open. They're trying to fight Chikazmo now, and they overrun him. Jambo all alone. And a full swarm of Heroic players left to deal with.
Yeah, we talk about the trading of Passion, how it's so strong and how their spacing is really good. Heroic are doing the same thing right now. It's something that CT Vertigo allows. If you know it's a commitment, you can just flood a bomb site. You don't have to wait for post plants in this map. This map allows you to retake preemptively. Allows you to just flood bomb sites to CTs if you have good reads and you trust in your info. And Passion haven't really been faking on B. They've been committing every time. So it almost feels obvious they're going to come A now. Heroic start 3 strong, as they have in many rounds. Can someone keep eyes on this B side? Chikazmo gives it a try. But I would not want to mess with Shush right now. 12 and 3. Getting set up with... Is that a flash? Yes. Oh, he's blind. He can't see him, though. What a read! What a read!
More flash plays all across the map. It's Kixan over towards A with the multi-kill. Nade on a Jambo even finds more follow-up damage here, and so the Orb looking to make this first move. It's S-Chiller and Jambo playing in tandem. 2v4 as this begins.
Wow.
And they are cooking. Shush spotted over towards that B site, made the ballsy play to open, but he didn't leave that fight unwounded, and so 2v4 comes out for Passion UA. Jambo's AWP, a huge part of it. The hat trick from that AWP.
In an instant.
Things were looking so good for Heroic,
Yeah.
they didn't even have time to figure out just how wrong that round was going.
Can't blame Dexter for that either. He's just holding a good line and he gets just perfectly pre-fired by S-Chiller. Fantastic entry kill. Immediately saw with a timeout because he does not want this to be the first domino in a string of rounds for Passion UA. It certainly could be the thing that starts something. But Heroic have had a fantastic game up until that 2v4. Even this for Shush. I wonder if he saw him on the mini-map maybe? Like something popped up. Because that was so intelligent. That was so well read. The only position that Chikasmo could be. And none of it matters as Passion UA break through on that A site. Oh, Dexter. Good AWP line. Won't stay on it though. And oh, he's lucky he didn't, because that top boost, that would have been the kill. Very cheeky moves. Passion pull out all the tricks. Dexter's back on short side. I don't know what drew him over here. Maybe some nades from Zero. He's thrown his whole belt. Triple HE on Con.
They instantly leave mid though.
Yeah, that's right, because Heroic have stacked it now. 3 CTs are here just because of the numbers. Team nade is not great.
Using the nades is a neat little tool to try and get that opener, but if it doesn't provide, it's at least shifted the Heroic defense around a hell of a lot.
Oh, that's such a nice move. They have 2 players there. One's crouched, one's stood, and he's able to just float.
Like a staircase.
Like a staircase.
A human staircase.
So he doesn't have to double jump off the boost. Dude, they've got everything, man. Been in the lab. Nut saw a lot there. He saw enough to call for a rotate. 4 players moving over.
Oh, but he falls straight away. Might have got the info, but pays a heavy price. Line up for Tesses. Oh, it's another highlight reel. This time a different day in front in the bill for Heroic. Tesses on for an ace of his own, but it's Jambo. This guy seems to power up in these pivotal moments, but not today. Tesses, it's his time in the limelight. 2 aces from both Danish Heroic players. Shush and Tesses rise up the board.
That's more like it. We needed our firepower pieces here from Heroic if they were going to compete with Passion. And while the calls have been great, they've been in the right place. They're now finally hitting their stride as well. Okay, an opponent has entered.
Kixan, there's a lot of bodies there. And while his is sent tumbling over the edge, he gets the spot at least. They know that Passion UA are all here, all grouped over towards ramp. So Heroic bring an extra man over. Nertz and Tesses love this offset peek into ramp. They're going to catch them trying to boost over, and there's the cover from Nertz up top. We're on our way to another ace there. This time Nertz cut down 3 kills deep. Chikasmo closing the gap, and Jambo rerouting all the way up through short while Chikasmo takes space. They don't know about this. Oh, the last minute turn. Shush just pieces it together. It's left to Jambo. Another clutch attempt, but Dexter's AWP is on this line. He gets wiped out. Jambo, 1 left to beat. It's Shush, the man that aced them just rounds ago. It's the one that Jambo has to clash with to win this round. And Shush, he's got faith. He's read this one right. Has not moved a muscle. 20 seconds left for Jambo. Time is of the essence. Does he really commit to B?
Yeah.
That is mad. Through the elevator.
He just knows he's got it now.
Calls the bluff of Shush.
Yeah.
Shush is going to have to rotate in late. This will be a retake. Jambo has time to pick a post plant. Time to decide how he wants to play this. And it's aggressive. He wants to end this one right away. Shush making noise on the drop in. Jambo with a 1v2 clutch keeps things in check for Passion UA.
This guy's the real deal, an absolute beast. I mean, the AWP right now is just feeling like a liability, not even because of mistakes getting made for Dexter. Just, you can't hold these peaks. Look at that shot. Not even perfect crosshair placement here, just so well.
You went back to
And this is what Dust was saying coming into the game. Jambo, sure, he buys it up. He is the AWPer, but he is a hybrid through and through. And that is so in right now. Fast up the ramp. Passion trying to break through at the end of the half. Looking for that 5-round flowers. Boost up. Triple nade, and they go back again. They've done it once more. And because they saw a player top ramp, they don't know about this boost. As a result, Heroic have way more info than Passion have bargained for. The difference is there's only one at B this time. There's no rotation made off of this move. Dexter needs to get out of here. We need more players on that B bomb site because Passion are about to explode.
Shushman's the ramparts. Has support in there alongside him. Dexter dead after one, trying to keep things even as Heroic now spill over. Out through the window, Kicksan close on the 5-7. No one's holding this, no one's watching this. Kicksan could complicate the whole round, but it's just him left standing, ducking, diving, weaving, but he can't dodge S-Chiller. Passion UA with a fourth. Heroic now broken as that force buy doesn't pan out, and this might be that first half recovery from Passion UA.
Yeah, 5 is fine. 5 is absolutely enough, especially with the way this game has started with 2 aces from the Danes on this B bomb site. It's not like Passion haven't run into problems in this map, but they found solutions, and they just need one more. A back-to-back force for Heroic has left them lacking in these rounds. And so Passion, it's right there for the taking. I'm pretty sure this is just for a mid-smoke, right? Like, what else would it be? But no smoke has come down, no cross to ladder, no aggressive moves. And this would be the round to do it, but Heroic instead just go for an A stack. Ready to swing off their contact. Methodical exec on B, double molly just to get the control of the stairs. And again, they're hoping their util fake Heroic out and makes them rotate. This time Heroic just stays static. They won't move a muscle. Passion walking in to the 4-man stack.
Jambo might be first contact here. He's usually the guy you want alive at the end of these rounds, but he moves up short on that AWP and is churned up by the SMG. The full ramp stack works wonders. The 3-man lead there for Heroic. And so they managed to deny that 5-round half that Passion UA was shooting for, even though it felt like they did all the legwork. They'd broken their money.
Yeah. Nice to see Heroic not rotate there, because if there's one thing they've learned in this half, it's don't trust the util of Passion. They keep throwing. They did it 3 or 4 times that half. It felt like it did get a bit predictable, right? Just throwing like a bunch of util, 3 nades in the same place, 2 mollies in the same place, and hoping that Heroic go, oh, they're all here. Let's leave. But Heroic was so committed to that setup. They were never going to rotate. So nice try for Passion UA, but Heroic are here with a bit of vengeance on their opponent's map pick. Okay.
something that is mad to think about. There have been 5 aces in the event so far coming into today, and now there's 3 more from this one game alone.
Yeah, true. 5 aces before this game.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, maybe we can match it in a whole series, Harry. This one's got the makings of a 3-mapper, but...
It's like we're in a time machine with how the CS is playing. It's so in your face.
This is CS2 right here. It's very explosive. Oh,
Zero Fix, that's a crazy flick. One man made it over. Zero Fix gives chase, all his teammates dying, but there's S Chiller with the turnaround. It's going to come down to this 2v2. Jambo is straight there, though, hot on their heels. Backstab
They
in,
don't even
and
know.
no awareness on Kixan. A brutal pistol round put forth. Crazy flicks in middle from Zero Fix to open. And even though Heroic were able to break the doors down on that B assault, things are not kept clean past that point. They were not ready for the fast flank.
Найс! Пацаны, слушайте инфу, говорю, кричу.
Game face is on though. Heroic with a bomb plant. There's still going to be resistance here in this round.
Yeah, this feels like it's such a impactful round for Heroic. They almost need to win it to stop this comeback from materializing. The potential feels high with everything we've seen from Passion in this tournament so far. Fear up close. That gap play not really baiting for him though. He's on his own, and Tesses hung out to dry, takes him. Passion have to fall back now with just rifles in the bomb site. But as we know, as they did so many times on Ancient, they make the right gamble. 3 here.
Good nade.
Not bad at all. This is an elevator smoke coming in, and Heroic are just going to storm the board. As Passion spam smokes gap, that stalls this out for Heroic. Boost up as well. It's a powerful position, but a good flash can render it useless. And they're just gambling. They won't come gap. 3 CTs fighting the ramp side, Harry. This could be bad for Heroic.
Smoke's down, but the boost up lets you see over that, and Zero Fix able to etch out a little corner for himself. Tesses picking up the double opener here, propels Heroic in. Jacasmo spotted, trying to thread the needle on that smoke. 2 on 3 though, everything
No way.
responded to from Passion UA. Always down to challenge. Molly gonna burn, but there's the backstab from Nerds. Ooh. Him and Tesses bring that one home for Heroic. Instant success found on the force buy.
Nice execute, and I feel like with that lineup, Nerds knows there's a gap. He looked super aware that there was a little hole on the short side, and he's just trying to fight it. Comes in chasing those kills as well, not letting them set up for a post plant. That's to me, all I'm learning this game is Heroic have been pracking a lot of Vertigo coming into this event. That's what it feels like right now. They've been ready. And I think there is something to be said for that for a lot of teams, especially teams on the cusp of being tier 1 and being teams who want to beat the best teams in the world. And that's exactly what Heroic are here to do. They know they can take down some of the best in the world with the players they have. And having Vertigo in your map pool be sneaky is really nice, because a lot of teams just kind of handshake, don't pick it, and someone will second ban it for everyone's sake.
Especially over here in Europe, right? Like looking further afield out towards the Americas, they play it a lot. Yeah. And so I think that would have felt like a vulnerability heading into the major in those matchups.
Good point. Yeah, Heroic definitely have got not the recent official experience on this map, no doubt, but they played it a lot at the start of the year, and right now they're showcasing some fantastic ideas, a lot of great util, some cool setups. So I think we said, hey, Passion have caught them off guard with a Vertigo pick. I actually think it's gone the other way now. I don't think they were ready for this from Heroic. We've had a lot of ideas and a lot of results. 10 rounds now on this map. If this was another pick, right? If this came through with a maybe a Anubis, maybe even a pick of Mirage. Could be a very different game. Instead, here's where we are. Heroic trying to drag us to map 3. And right now, all signs point to that.
Gonna try fight for the B stairs. 3 strong here, right off the rip. Double middle, no 1A for Passion UA. Things have not gone well. They lose that first man. Mid's getting picked apart. Nerds doesn't even commit to this swing. Fear will eventually pick up the trade, but they've lost everyone everywhere else. It's just this one man in at B. Chikazmo gonna be able to deal with Shush, sure, but the A site's fallen. They know where both remaining players are. They know that this A site was open, and so Heroic move in. No contest. And a save called for Passion UA, as these guns are all they're gonna bring with them into the dying hours of this game. Heroic just 2 rounds away from longing this out to a third and making this second map a more decisive win.
Yeah, huge respect to Heroic for having such a just dominant game right now, because Passion, it's not just the style and the calls. Passion were hitting in the last map, and they certainly came in hitting into this one as well. We've still had some beautiful rounds from Jambo. Zero on the pistol, but Heroic with answers, with 2 aces from the Danes, with Nerds running the board. And Dexter's lack of impact in this map, at least, hasn't felt like an undoing point for Heroic. Mirage will, I'd like to expect, be a different story for Dexter. It kind of needs to be. One of his better maps as well. Only so much we can write off a powerful AWP.
I mean, as sad as I am to say, I think I'm over thinking Dexter's going to recover here for Heroic in any sense. I think if they want to find success, if they want to make it, it's going to have to come down to their riflers. S-Chiller, dead immediately. There's Kicksan securing the B site for Heroic. Only one player here, Jacasmo over the smoke. But a swift trade. Still Zero has leveled the playing field, dealing with Nerds on that mid lurk. And Shush caught out on an island as well. Tesses and Dexter left up in this one. Tesses takes the close line, nade from Dexter, but he falls. Are they ready for Tesses here? They jump him! And Zero Fix able to secure the trade. Narrow margins there. You can see him flicking down, ready for that double swing. But Passion UA hold on. They had to find success in this round. If they didn't, the third and final map Mirage was a certainty. It was as good as done. But for the time being, they still get to play here on Vertigo, their map pick. Still working with limitations going forward. Heroic still very much have the edge. This will not be an easy battle back into this for Passion UA. Jambo Zort makes an appearance. It's the util that they're feeling really punished in right now. Only 3 sets coming into this round.
Oh. Damage trade on ramp. Fury to shot, Dexter the same. Fear still jump spotting on this health. They can nade him. He won't stick around. Boost up in middle as well. His Nerds ready for this. Chikazmo, very passive, giving his nades over. Oh, he dropped it. Nerds heard that, but he pulls a nade out. What? Oh! Recovery. How? That might be it, Harry.
First domino, second domino, they're all starting to tumble. S-Chiller offers up resistance. That's what this guy does best, just when he's anchored down. Like a turret, Zero Fix through the smoke, trading places with Tesses. Catches him with his back turned. And so from a really rough start, 3v5 down, they've been able to recover. A big multi-kill from S-Chiller to make it happen. And then Zerofix pushes the advantage.
Yeah, now they start flanking as well, so they're piecing together the end of the round. They're getting information, realizing Heroic aren't going to be lurking at mid at 30 seconds. It's just important Passion don't die in the site to allow this flank to actually get away with something. Zero is kind of boxed in. Timings could kill him here if he's checking the wrong side, but he fully tucks. Oh, they saw him. There's a spot. There's the shot for Nerds. 10 seconds. He has to stick this bomb right now. They could risk running him down. Jammer with a shot stops him from getting any weirdness as Passion UA win a 3v5 against the odds.
It's the awkward fight that started it all, but that was the moment of recovery. They do well to keep it in check, and you can tell Heroic are starting to feel the pressure a little bit more. Another timeout called in as the gap starts to close on this one.
Yeah, address it early, right? Get on it. Don't underestimate Passion UA at this point in the series, at this point in the RMR. There is major qualification on the line in this match. Winner going through clean, 3-1.
And something that's been nice, I think, for Passion UA since getting onto the CT half is they're able to play with a bit less respect of the standard protocols here on Vertigo. T-side, I think it's just hard to get away from, right? You kind of have to be respectful. You have to fake the footsteps. You have to give fake info. And you saw a lot of that from Passion UA, but the thing that's really blowing us away with this team across the RMR is how they don't respect the standard conventions. They will push smokes. They will take risks. And you didn't get a lot of that in the first half. But now on the CT side, Zerofix pushing through smokes over at short, being a nuisance, always harassing the ramp players. Weird little boosts around the map to try and snipe advantages. Fear the aggression here won't get punished. Instead it's Tesses left out on a limb, dead first.
And they get out as well. They were towing back and forth, right? Faking steps, recommitting. To get a 5v4 is going to be a lot of relief for Passion UA in this round. Can just play their bomb sites now. Milling about in middle is Zerofix. We've got a fake on this A site for Dexter.
Something that's kind of mad is that S-Chiller hasn't used any of his util. Like, it's even now with that smoke going in, Heroic might think, okay, we can wait for that. We can wait for the smoke and then go. But he's got the molly and the smoke to replenish this. He's lining it up now. That comes out. They're going to try boost over the smoke. Give themselves a sight line. S-Chiller caught out on an island. And at that point, with the re-smoke in, Heroic have to go. Jacasmo, awkward whiff in the last round. Now someone who has to hold the line. Zerofix can't connect. He's getting run at. Nerds. Tip of the spear brings Heroic into the B site. And sends Passion UA packing. Fear dead on the backstab. Dexter holds the line. It's just Jambo. And no clutch to be found in that 1v4. Heroic stormed the board.
First time I've said this all tournament for Passion UA. They lose that round from aim. They lose that round because of whiffs. They actually have good positions. They have chances. They have Heroic running an X-Second. Sure, the util makes it uncomfortable. The boost in the smoke is a nice catch for Nerds. He has advantage there. But still, Passion UA could have held that down. And they can't quite hit clean headshots for once. We will let them off, but Heroic will not. Looking to take this all the way to Mirage. This round ought to do it. Your best chance. 3 MP9s. Desperate times for Passion UA.
Nerds is completely leveled up on this second map as well. He's playing a very confident, very aggressive brand of Counter-Strike, and in this round, he has found all the space in through middle. Nerds has won them the round. He's flanking A. And they have no idea he can even be here. No one is prepared for this.
They're just retaking mid. He's going to miss them entirely. This is going to be weird. I wonder what happens here, yeah.
But if his teammates even start making noise over towards ramp, This is so wild. Nerds is going to rejoin
They'll never
Heroic
know,
on
Harry.
ramp. They didn't even realize
they'll never know.
that this just happened.
It just looks like that Heroic have walked into A on a good timing right now. He's very deep still, but this is done.
He's on the backstab again. It's his second time. He's gone around the world and back again. The Nerd story. Ready for the push out on Spawn, but he will fall to Chikazmo. They lose S-Chiller, and the push from Shush looks to seal the deal. It's just Zerofix on the backstab. Heroic have done enough. Dexter to close. Heroic keep this series going. One map left, one final chance. The score to be settled on Mirage.
Yeah, so it turns out that Vertigo Gambit didn't really pay off. Passion, it was within their grasp. They were going on their map.
Yeah, but they've already flipped some expectation with a crazy map win on Vertigo, a confident, dominant map win on a map they've not been playing at all. So let's not underwhelm, or let's not expect worse things for Heroic here, even though they haven't shown off this map yet. I think they might come through with some new ideas, much as they did on Vertigo. Passion UA, however, got to shake off that rust that map 2 brought them and showcase more of what they've been giving us the entire tournament thus far. Yeah, a deciding map to make it to the major. Something to celebrate for the winner of this single map. It's a BO1 now. Exec in the A side. I like those smokes from Kixon coming in.
Passion work off the ring rust after Vertigo went against them. S-Chiller seems to think so. The dual Beretta's open in this pistol round. And now Passion UA group for the retake in through CT. Heroic try to meet them there. They get chewed up. Leaving it all on Kickstand. Started off this series really well, did this guy, but expecting much. 1v4, it's wishful thinking. Passion UA stick the landing on this defuse, and it'll be them picking up the pistol, getting off to a nice start here.
They're getting so hyped already on those player cams. Saw Zero and Fear shouting, hollering after they come through quickly. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, they're here for it. Back in. Heroic force up. Bomb plant allows that. It's Nerds with his famed weapon, but only Mac-10s and pistols otherwise as Heroic storm the B apartments. Tesses comes out under to make it still look like a bit of a default, but they're just going to fight him for it. Runs back as this B-pop gets ready to go. S-Chiller, oh, he's wasted his ammo there on the spam. Now they're coming in.
Zerofix there lends a helping hand. Oh, Shush, mid-air,
Okay.
Mac-10 prowess. Bomb plant found as Shush brings the heat to open this one up.
The Danes do it again. Oh, what?
Jambo manages to make it out deep on the short side. Smoke's now fading. Shush's Mac-10 is silenced, and Dexter left up all alone. They've got him out, trapped in the open. They'll clamp down upon him. That's the Passion UA stick the landing here. This was a feat they were unable to achieve back on Vertigo when they won the CT pistol. The force buy of Heroic immediately brought them back onto the board.
Well, that's talking for Tesses, man. He jumps out of apartments. He's trying to get a better position in the site, I guess, but way too late, not considering the short retake there as Passion is still smoked off of the market. That's an awkward repause. It's going to cost them everything. And Heroic, they didn't get that much damage, but they still want to rebuy to keep the pressure on early in this map. Knowing how winnable and how swingable these games are off of the back of the early half. Got Galil's in mid. Jambo, who is probably expecting pistols, sees the buy, immediately departs. That could be a good nade, but it's dodged for the most part. Oh, he just got in the corner. I don't think Nerd saw that. Holding passive anyway, they both are. But who's more patient? Chiller the turret, or Nertz's lurk? Who will break first? I mean, at a certain point, Nertz has to go because his team is scaling up Catwalk. But he can be the last piece. Bomb on short, 2 apartments. Chiller, 1 kill would go a long way, but Nertz won't make it easy. Double entry, in fact, they just have to throw themselves into the site. That's a very ugly spray for Jambo.
These back-to-back bomb plants do a world of good for Heroic. Jambo's someone who's been a very safe pair of hands for Passion UA. But an awkward whiff. And the B defense faltering at the first sign of trouble from Heroic. And you don't have to wait long to see that Heroic threat here on Mirage. 5 alive round as well. That's after the back-to-back bomb plants to open up this game. So suddenly, flush with money are the Heroic squad. Passion UA calling a timeout. See Kane with a lot to say here, as they will cobble the buy together. Those 2 saved guns allow this to happen. If even one of those players had been found on their way to try and save, this would likely not have come through. So there's a lot riding on this round for Passion right now, more than Heroic. If Passion come up short, suddenly they're forced down to pistols. Heroic would be springboarding themselves up into the lead. Heroic, meanwhile, can withstand a lost round.
They can feel it. They've seen nothing in middle. B's been quiet. The A execute imminent again for Kixon. Will Passion go through the smokes? It certainly looks like it. Fear actually blocks one as well, but he's still looking to fight as Jax on the site traded both. Oh, smoke shot might tempt you back in. Chiller.
Oh, another.
Chiller might have a wallbang lineup as well if they plant for him. Pretty common from this position, but they won't go for it. Just a stick in the sight and looking to play retake with no kit right now.
I mean, chance has brought you back into this one. Smoke spams landing have made Passion UA consider the retake, and now they even take the edge. Nertz out behind triple, spammed to death by Zerofix, and so Dexter, a ludicrously quiet series. Now the last man standing for Heroic, and he's up for the task. Dexter finally finds his voice as he brings home that second round for Heroic. A 1v2 goes his way.
Oh, it's about time. I mean, Maui was saying on the desk, we've been parroting it all cast as well. It's just been no impact. It's just been faceless, nameless in this series across both maps. I can't think of a round. Finally, Dexter does something. 2 kills in the clutch. An awkward jump over for Jambo. And now Heroic getting hyped as they break the money of Passion. Said it yourself, they can't sustain that loss. This is what it looks like. Not even a flash. Jambo with a Deeg. Can't blame him. But, oh, just spam. Easily done by Heroic.
I mean, the value of Dexter having won that clutch now is massive to Heroic, right? Suddenly you've got Passion UA in a very vulnerable spot to start this map.
Yeah.
You not only get this early lead on the back of it, but every time you win a round, every time You find these clean openers that Heroic have been getting. The want to retake is lessened for Passion UA. The risks they can take is lessened. And if they lose everyone, if they lose 4 players in these rounds, they're broke moving forward. So Heroic are in the power position right now.
Oh dear, Jambo has to smoke his own window just to survive. Nerds lurking out around the bomb. Behind him, Jackasmo on top of the box. Lots of damage done here for Passion. They've put Heroic on their last legs on 3 players. There's no kit. Passion have to fight for the round. They have to stop the bomb from going down. Kixon has a free B site as Passion group up for a mid clear. They're doing it together. They see no one there. Could start to flank under or just regroup on the bomb site. Gonna have to be A here. No CT smoke. Dexter waits, trying to cover the line.
Late in the round as well, Kixan's someone to bear in mind here. Right now, out on his lonesome over at B, but there's backstabs on backstabs. Fear.
Oh dear.
Noise made, bomb dropped. Can't manage the second. That's a low HP Tess says. Now donning the AWP. They're going to try and link up with Kixan. Doesn't want to fall though. Tries to take the fight in towards Sport, and that's the B site lost.
Feels a bit much.
Heroic can't go anywhere. This round is over. It ends in T-Spawn where it began.
Kixon's going for it there. I mean, they already knew what the game plan was. They already knew that he could have a deep position because they dropped the bomb running away. I guess he feels a need to make a play and get a kill because his team is so low and so far away, but Mac 10 and CT Spawn versus M4s, I know who I'm betting on. Passion bite back, sink their teeth into this Heroic T side, who, don't get me wrong, have a lot of money, have a couple of rebuys in them. But Passion don't bow down early in this map. Trading rounds right now with Heroic. And a map we know they can play to a very high level. Already showcased at this RMR.
Oh, they blow that lower smoke open. Eschiller wasn't ready for that,
wow,
and now Dexter Zorp gets involved via top mid push through the smoke. No one's holding this. This could be a double. It had to be a double if Passion UA want to try and attempt this round, but it is Heroic success everywhere they go. They find it. A team ace from Heroic.
They're sharp.
Everyone pulling their weight, even Dexter now arriving at the 11th hour. Heroic haven't had him in any of the previous maps, and it's not like he's storming the board or anything here, but he's finding his impact, and that one crucial clutch is the reason you're seeing Passion UA have to constantly play from the back foot in these rounds.
Yeah.
It's another situation where Heroic get out with a lot of players left standing, money getting built, Passion down to pistols.
Oh, the impact of that clutch cannot be overstated in what it's done to this buy of Passion. Gamble, a good round to do it, but even with a 4-man stack, Heroic should have the guns to break through. It's only 3 right now. Fierce Deeg far away. Zero going for the kill in upper B. Might have seen the bomb there, but can't really do anything about it. Tessa's coming up catwalk as well. It's going to get worse before it gets better. They've just got to sink their teeth in. Heroic 3-on-2 here. Line held by the AWP. Boost up. And Dexter reads it just in time.
Bomb has been planted.
Heroic. Very good game out of them right now. Very unpredictable rounds. Playing quite split, but trusting in everyone to get their kills.
Jambo looks on with the AWP. Flashing Jacasmo in for the ramp fight.
Oh, if he cleared it.
Doesn't full commit, and so Tess says never gets punished. He was full blinded. Heroic were set up to trade that though. And so both teams end that in a stalemate.
Need that smoke right now. Heroic coming through.
Pressure on. Jacasmo, they drop in. First man dealt with, it's Nerds. Big scalp to find, but there's Tessez with the reply. Smoke blowing open. Fear can't get the shot off.
Oh, it's behind the box.
Chiller,
whoa,
dead back in the spawn. Shush. Dead to his own molly. But getting out with that one kill was enough to write this one off for Passion UA. Heroic, after a sucker punch in the opening map, have collected themselves, have built back stronger into this series, and after running away with Vertigo even more dominantly than that opener, they sport this very early lead on Mirage. One where, you know, in a way, you can really link a lot of these early teething problems for Passion UA still back to that Dexter round. They're still playing with the shadow of that clutch.
Yeah, with the economy in mind as well. It's something Fear talked about in that interview recently, right? Like about how they don't even feel like underdogs because in CS2, in a BO1 especially, it's, you know, according to him, it's a 50-50 game, right? You win a couple pistols, you win some reset rounds, and you have just as much chance as any other team. Of course, you know, it's not exactly the point of being underdogs in the sense of people are favorites because they're more experienced, because they have better players, but it just showcases the confidence that Fear and this team have in winning a game that others wouldn't expect from them. It's just CS at the end of the day. But right now, from the eye test at least, Passion not looking as sharp as that opening map, seeing some awkward gunfights, some whiffed sprays, Fear breaking the smoke with a nade, couldn't find his clean kill. Jacasmo needing that headshot in the second if he wanted to make that round possible from under Balk. It's small little things, and don't get me wrong, Heroic are making it hard for them. They're hitting good util. They're isolating well with executes and mollying the right positions. But at the same time, Passion have to hit harder if they want to win this series. I want to say again, with the potential teams we could have in 2-2, Harry, this is not a game you want to lose. Where it puts you in the RMR is in potential danger of running into a top team, a team like a G2 maybe. You never know. So Passion UA, make the most of this CT side. 5v4, they've got a ramp flash set up. It's good timing, but the AWP peeks in right before. Dexter now knows more positions. 2 on this A site. Flick back for Tessas with Molly. Pushes Zerofix back out, and Dexter even finds a pick. It's beautiful shooting for Heroic right now. Taking heads clean off. S-Chiller checks his flank, but there is no escaping the tide of Danes running his way. Heroic 7-3 T-side Mirage. Brutal beginning to this game right now. Now it's further than the Dexter clutch. They've won multiple gun rounds, and they've won them clean.
And it's this rifling core that really stepped up on Vertigo, keeping it going. And now you throw in that Dexter is looking good around that. He had 10 kills in both the maps that have been played so far. He's 8-5 heading into the final few rounds of this first half. Now, does get bested by the Jambo AWP down in middle. Tess says, top in the board. Taking heads off. Fear dead down in the connector. Now gonna lend a helping hand to Nerds. Get him up into the window. He could do so much from this position, and there's no one even nearby to keep an eye on it. Oh. Nerds has the round in the palm of his hands right here. Neither player considering it, neither player checking. And no realization that this gap in mid has been found, has been exploited by Nerds. They've got the last B player trapped in at Van. And so Nerds on that flank, teed up by Tesses.
Just positioned that so well. Could have taken one kill numerous times, and he just knows he has a guarantee. All he wants is his team to get in position to play off of his flank. He buys as much time as possible. And again, another round where Passion are just trying to survive, trying to escape, failing at all of the above. And Heroic gunning them down where they stand. Beautiful T-side scoreline, 8-3. You really couldn't ask for more. 4 kills from Nerds. And Dexter doesn't even need the orb. This is just going so well for Heroic when they were blown out of the water on Ancient. Clutch after clutch. Sharpshooter after sharpshooter. Passion were perfect in map 1, but this is a very different game now.
For the plucky underdogs, the hopeful renegades of Passion UA, they're being torn apart by the tag team duo of Rene Guy. It's Tesses and it's Nerds taking full control over this game. Shush, not without his merits, not without his big moments, especially back on Vertigo. Now leaves his impression here on Mirage. And for Passion UA, all coming undone at the turn of map 3. They do find the bomb here. Missed shot from Dexter is pretty consequential. Eschilla gonna deal with Shush over in Palace. But look at who's left standing for Heroic. It's the 2 big names. It's the 2 big boys that have made Mirage feel so uncomfortable. 23 kills deep between the 2 of them. They're gonna waste some time having to go back and clear out this bomb. Jambo is the only guy still left hanging around, but he does have support coming in. Dead over in the apartments. Bomb retrieved. Backstab with shots, but will be able to convert it. And so Passion UA, will that 3v5 that they are able to turn around and win out bring some much needed energy heading into this second half with just 4 rounds to their name.
Yeah, you wonder where this half has gone, right? It's just disappeared. We didn't get any of these hyper-aggressive rounds or these mid-takes for Passion UA, any of this pushing. The only aggressive things they really tried were, you know, ramp flash pops, and to kind of no result. Dexter was really good at locking it down, and Heroic played very execute heavy in their T side, so Passion never really got a chance to be the initiators until this final round of the half. It's something. It's maybe even enough, but they're going to have to turn on right here, right now, or Heroic will be making yet another major. This is not an organization nor a core that has missed one. 5 in a row. For Shush and Tesses in that Heroic jersey. And they don't plan on going out anytime soon.
Kixan is alone in defense of this B site, and he's even been spotted. Oh, and now dealt with, trying to get up into the apartments. Passion UA slow it right down. They wait and see what the reaction is. They choose not to pounce into that B site. Little did they know, Kixan was the only man there. Shush coming back at ramp could get caught on this timing. Chiller up in Palace, able to deal with him, was not ready for that. When you see so many bodies and the only info you have is that your B player has died, and he saw like 4 guys in the B apartments, he was not prepared for a super late lurk out of Chiller.
Yeah, it's a really nice fake, and they were never going to commit off that kill, even if the molly didn't come down from Kixan. Passion want to go back and play with their lurk. And now they have another one in the form of Fear, checking under. Will still be an A hit, but maybe Fear plays first. Heroic make a well-read gamble. Fear tries to make them doubt themselves, but Dexter still moving in for the clear. Has he? Oh, he's got the spot. That's enough. It's going to keep 2 players in position. It might even pull Nerds over as well. Still Fear out the site. They know he's flanking, but in the meantime, they have a fight.
Bomb's leaving. They're going to try and rejoin Fear over at B. This could still get out of control. This last second change. Will this be a decision they come to regret? Fear has played it well, at least. He hasn't overcommitted to this flank. Nerds has to land 2 shots to steal the round away. They jump past, they dodge him. S-Chiller's backstab doesn't land.
Wait.
Stops the plot. They've got to get on it now.
3.
There isn't time. There isn't time. Nerds, just by surviving and that mad swing out of Tessez, the round is robbed. Heroic. You cannot believe that they've just done that to them. Tessez given an insane gap out through the market. And Passion UA, they needed that pistol round. They'd done everything to get it. But one moment makes all the difference. One ballsy push out of Tessez seals their fate.
And they had a chance. I mean, he's not even looking away. He needs to move his model. He needs to turn his back so he can't get headshot so easily. A tiny mistake. Also, S-Chiller.
Nice!
Oh, S-Chiller had a chance, Harry. He had Nerds on the short side. He had that backstab available. He had a USP. He missed the shot. There were so many things that went wrong in that round for Passion. A 4-on-2 with perfect positions, with just enough time to stick that bomb. But the planter doesn't move their model. The flank doesn't find the headshot, and Nerds survives. A second's difference. Oh, that's a huge opportunity just down the drain, flushed away.
I mean, in this third map, there have been 2 kind of defining moments. It was Dexter's clutch in the early game, but now Tessez, the highwayman, stealing that pistol round from Passion. And that is likely the round that breaks a team that were already pushed to their very limits by this heroic squad.
You could not have called this after the way the Passion won map 1, the dominance they showed. They still turn this around with a forced by win, but bit by bit they're dragged out of this round. A missed flick, a missed opportunity. Maybe one that won't re-emerge. Jambo hits a tag. Tessez plays it safe. Jambo, while he has access to the A site, he's also being fast flanked. Kixon's on the move. Jambo has no idea where this captain's gotten to. Tessez, careful, buddy. But he might have got a spot there. Enough to know how to end this round. Patience will pay off. 1 bullet for Tessez required. Jambo's Deeg fires. And he hunts this kill down. Tessez maybe playing too scared here. A wide swing could do it.
He's waiting for Kicksan. Or about to peek the murder hole, but now Jambo knows. Open runway for a B plant. They're going to chase him down. Wait. They both shot at him.
Yeah.
He should be aware of this. But Jambo doubts for a moment, and that's given them time to move in. There's no world in which he can win this. Tessez. Another successful story from the Highwayman. Double digits for Heroic. And for Passion UA, they started this series, as they have done many games over, imbued with confidence that it feels like a team of this inexperience on LAN shouldn't have. But as the games go on, as the games get closer, those doubts, those fears creep in for Passion.
Those mistakes start to show, Harry. I mean, they look pretty flawless to start this tournament, but as we've seen with so many underdogs making deep runs, look at how Donk entered this year. We knew, as good as he is, and he's kept it up, you can't win forever. You could take down Spirit, you could take down VP in BO1 to start this tournament. You could even start your series so strong here. But how long can you keep that up? Same thing happened versus Big. A map in their pocket, Big reverse sweep with 2 dominant ones right back.
And here's the thing, for Passion UA, going from being 2-0, and in every series they've played since that point, being a map away from the major, it's looking like that is just too much to bear. every time it feels like they lose that confidence they open up with once they get the win.
And this would be just the worst way. You know, I don't want to speak too soon. There's still more rounds here. There's still another series, but this could be the worst way to be eliminated in a third map after going 2-0 up. Nerds is just farming them right now. A confident top mid push as they run and execute. And now Heroic know exactly where it's going to go.
Util in, but as you say, Heroic are more than prepared for this. Into the crossfire, go Passion UA, and out goes that last glimmer of hope. The force buy does not stick the landing. Heroic are sprinting towards that that major spot.
Yeah, and this is the Heroic we wanted to see, right? Maybe the Heroic we didn't get, you know, in the BO1s. Dexter looking lifeless. Some games where it was just Kixon, not even Nerds showing up. But Nerds has had a great couple of maps. The Danes absolutely carried their asses off on the previous Vertigo. Both of them getting an ace with rock-solid B defenses. Nerds and Shush have not missed a major in the Heroic jersey, and looks like they are on the cusp of making one more. Whoa!
They've got Shush in a box. That kill is all but guaranteed, so they find an opener finally. Dexter Zorp now moves in, taking these long sight lines, tapped out by Jacasmo, and a quick double turns the tide in this round. Kixan out from the spawn, levels the playing field, and Tessez still lurks late up at the stairs. Kixan sword, Jacasmo make it there. Won't survive long. It's Tessez, chart-topping performances here from this guy. Doing everything in his power to bring his home team to another major, but this 1v1 is not one that he attempts. Tessez writes it off, gives them the respect. One more round for Passion UA.
Yeah, they have the round lead to, you know, make that happen and not be too stressed about it. That's Tessez playing safe at 19-6. He did not need to save that gun, but I think it just shows that Heroic are so confident in their gun rounds, they don't feel the need to gamble it all on giving an AWP over to Jambo. Allowing Passion to break back into this game. Some beautiful shots for Jacasmo here. Look at them piece together, 3 kills, but it's still a long way back in this map. 11-5. Heroic with no intention of making this one easy. Call a timeout before they even have to question whether Passion UA are in this match.
There's no margin for error for Passion UA. And for a team that I think looked their best when taking risks, you almost have to be risk averse. Fear dead first to the Dexter AWP. Nerds caught down in the connector. That gives a bit of levity out into the A play, but they don't clear Tessez. Awkward spray. That was a real chance for him to punish.
Yeah.
With Tessez nearly 20 kills deep, you would have imagined he would have offered up a little bit more there, but with him falling, Heroic commit to the save.
Felt like he could have won that round, to be honest. He already had 2 A picks. They weren't even looking on the balcony. Had the round in the palm of his hand, but another opportunity for Heroic in the future instead. AWP saved. Kixon would love an upgrade, but Passion may as well focus on their own economy at this point and try and keep these guns standing.
They're trying to go for the hunt.
Risky.
Lucrative if they can manage it, though. That's the AWP dropped. Kixan still in a position to try and grab that, but he's going to have to scrap for it. Orb's right there, but they're holding on. They know the object of his desire, and that crossfire comes to fruition just in time. Passion UA get all the guns out of the round. They've broken Heroic here, so a 7th feels inevitable.
It's almost mad, but it's a display of confidence for Passion. Like, it's a pretty mad move to go for those X's. I think Heroic really aren't expecting that. That's, you know, why they're just so caught off guard by multiple players holding market, pushing cat, coming B-apps everywhere. But maybe it shows a mindset shift for Passion. That they're still believing, that they're not going to give up here from 11-4 down, try and pull this game back in their favor. That they've still got it in them. T-side Mirage, where they've played thousands of maps over their lifetime. It's all the info you need. Speed up towards B. Passion don't hesitate on that decision. Jambo has good cover. So one more step in the right direction.
Bomb has been planted.
Four rounds between these teams now. 2 rifle rounds for Heroic can be played in that time period. More if they're smart with the saves. It's not the biggest gap ever, but for Passion UA, closing it could feel like it would take an eternity here, as even in this round, there's a lot of resistance offered up by those USPs. Still, you come through with the fall by. You're going to get the AWP for Dexter. You're going to have all the bells and whistles here for Heroic. The thing they've got to dodge is any monstrous round. The likes of Tessa's 28-1. Nerds right in there behind him, who's been a menace over in middle and caught a little bit in these last few rounds is Nerds. Mistakes he doesn't want to repeat.
I think that means 3 pushing Palace. Full panic, but yeah, okay. Some guns lost, but I guess that really matters if they lose this round. Heroic might just be able to end it, but Jakazma has a bit more saved up. Let's see. Mac 10 for Kixon, always keen on the lower weapons. Dexter on his AWP. CT side Mirage, not really many better places to be for Dexter, and we've talked about his recovery in the 3rd map at least. Now Heroic need him. A big Dexter round can end this series, can qualify Heroic to the major. Has he got it in store? Break on the smoke, but Nerds is ready, and this time there is no trade for Passion. They pay the price of a solo peek. As Chilla spotted on that jump.